Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. I hope everyone is doing well today. We're going to get right into it. We are in the flow of 2026, building upon our essence, our quality, the energy that we are embodying more fully this year. And so, yesterday we were talking about affirmations and the added power that we can give to our affirmations by creating a poem out of our affirmation. So I gave y'all an invitation to create a affirmative poem from your word for 2026, your essence, energy, quality, high vibration that you are experiencing, expressing, and embodying more fully this year. So, who has taken me up on that offer? Linda, are you? Pamela, will you? No pressure, anyone, no pressure at all. I think it is an amazing opportunity. Let me grab the article. It is an amazing opportunity for us to experience a deeper connection with our essence. And so this came about because I was reading the article in the Science of Mind magazine, in the Science and Spirituality article that is submitted every other month, I believe, by Mark Waldman and Andrew Newberg. They're both doctors, and they are very curious about the connection between science and spirituality. And I love their columns in the Science of Mind magazine. And so they were sharing information from studies, research that has shown that when you create a affirmative poem, it resonates, it anchors, it roots in your consciousness more than just saying the affirmation. And then I'm inviting us to write a affirmative prayer with your hand, not typing it, to write it with your hand, because that connection between the process of writing and the brain activity that lights up is amazing. So that is the invitation. Open all week. Let me know if you decide to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll probably share mine on Friday, my affirmative poem. So, in this realm, when we think about affirmations being affirmative, it requires intentionality and attention. It requires intent and attention. And I remember listening to Bob Roth. I refer to him often. He's the CEO of the David Lynch Foundations, whose mission is to spread the healing of transcendental meditation around the world. And I am a transcendental meditation practitioner, and I love this practice. And so, one of the things that Bob Roth does is every day he leads a live group transcendental meditation on Zoom. And we listen to him give like a 5-minute talk about anything under the sun. He calls it, the genius of nature, or the genius lounge, where he gets to share all sorts of things, which is always fascinating. This morning, he was talking about the Amazon, and I always learn something. So I was going through some papers, and I found some notes from one that he did. I don't know when, because I didn't date it, but it was about intention and attention. And so when we think about our essence, our quality for 2026, what is your intention, right? Now, I say the invitation is to experience, express, and embody it more fully. That is the commitment. But that's what I'm saying, right? What are you saying? What is your intention? My intention and my commitment to that intention is to embody, experience, and embrace it, my quality, more fully in 2026. That is my intention. And we know that with intention, it's not enough. Just like with awareness, it's not enough. We have to take action. And so intention requires attention, right? So our essence, our high vibration quality that we are making the commitment to expressing, embodying, and embracing more fully in 2026, how are you paying attention to that? How are you paying attention to your intention? So I want to share a couple of notes that I took from Bob Roth's 5-minute talk. So he talked about intention being future, right? So even look who wants to come, y'all. Here's Davy the cat. Y'all can say good morning. There's Davy. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Davey said his intention for 2026 is to get more hugs and pets. He's a very affectionate cat. Anyway, one of the things Bob Roth was saying is that intention is future. And I could see that, right? Because I am setting an intention to ... So that is future. He says attention is something that you are doing now. What are you paying attention to right now? So intention lies in our inner voice, let's say. So we set an intention. We go within, set an intention, right? Just like a acorn sets the intention to become a oak tree. Just like a caterpillar sets the intention to become a butterfly. What is the intention that you are setting? Because some transformation will occur. There is a metaphysical metamorphosis that can and will occur when we are intentional about what we are paying attention to. There's been so many occasions where people just in conversation will mention something to me that happened in the world or on the news, and I will have no idea what they are talking about. And then, of course, they will, share, give me a whole report about what had happened. And I go, oh, and then they may say to me, oh, you didn't hear about such and such and such. And I was like, no, but I guess I'll hear about it now because I know you're going to tell me. And they do. So I do not pay attention to the daily happenings in the world. Now, am I aware? Yes, I am. I am aware. I am concerned. I have my feelings about it. And I do not allow myself to pay attention to the nuances of all that is occurring. I care deeply, but I make a choice to pay attention to those things that are in alignment with high vibration energy, so that I could send that high vibration energy out into the world that needs it, right? I could send that high vibration out into the world when I'm interacting with people right in front of my face. I could send that high vibration energy all over this planet. But it's very difficult to do that when you're wrapped up in all of the things. And there's so many things, right? We don't know the half of it. Okay, I feel like I'm going on a tangent. So let me come back. So what are you paying attention to right now? Attention is something that we do now. Attention waters the seeds of intention. They are partners, right? Just like the acorn nurtures what will become the oak tree, right? That nurturing takes place in present time. So what are we doing today? What are we paying attention to today that waters, that nurtures the seed of our intention? That has nothing to do with what is going on in the world. Intention also specifies a desired outcome, right? And that desired outcome guides my behavior. So, does my specific desired outcome, as it relates to my essence and the energy and the high vibration that I have made a commitment to expressing, embodying, and experiencing more fully this year, is that guiding my behavior? Yes or no? It's no in between. It is or it isn't, right? So this is what we get to get curious about, so that we are making conscious choices that feed us, that nurture us, so that we can be a beneficial presence in the world. There is no need to take on the energy of the world, the energy of fear, the energy of separation. There's no need for us to take that on because there's so many other people who are already doing it. So we could stand in the intention by paying attention to the love essence that we are. Yes? I have to talk to myself sometimes when I find out stuff that's happening in the world. Woo! And I become very aware that I have a choice right now about what the next thing is that I will do. Will I get online and go down the rabbit hole to find out all the details and see the video of all the things that occurred? Or will I sit in the knowingness that I am the presence of love itself, and that I have the opportunity by what I do and pay attention to be intentional about ... life. Something I do now to make the intention a reality. So we're talking about being intentional with our attention, and we know what we are paying attention to by our behaviors, by our habits. So get curious. Get curious about how you are spending your day. Get curious about where your time goes. Get curious about the conversations you are having. Get curious about what it is that you're allowing into your universe. Get curious about the boundaries that you have the opportunity to create and enforce. Because My goodness, I don't know how many times, I don't know how many people sent me this video of Renee Good. I don't need to see the visual. I'm a very visual person. And seeing the visual, oh, it just hits me in another kind of way. So we get to set up the boundary, right? I don't open it. I know what it is. I know what happened. I know what is mine to do in this situation. And I ensure that my behavior isn't aligned with it. And this is what we get to do as a community of joy, of love, of light. Yes? All right. I think that is, I was a little riled up today, y'all, because someone sent me forwarded me a Facebook post that was just disturbing, to say the least, disturbing. And I really had to ground myself in the truth, right? Because that is one of my qualities. My essence for 2026 is truth with a capital T. So, affirmative poem. What is your intention with your quality, your essence of 2026? What are you paying attention to? How does that inform your behavior today, right now? And all of that has to do with you. All of that has to do with you. Has to do with me, has to do with us. Yes? All right, y'all. So let me check in and then we'll get into some joy news. Linda sharing, even when I write a poem, I'm not sure if I could share it. I break out into a glowy sweat just thinking about sharing. So I say, share it, Linda, share it. I think that is a normal response to have, to be nervous, to break out into a glowy sweat, to be uncomfortable. These are all good signs, Linda, all good signs. So I would encourage you to do so. Good day, Shay Love. It's good to see you. Let's get into some joy news. So last night, we started our first class of the 30-day mental diet journey, and it was amazing. We have a wonderful group of people that we are taking this journey with. I got to share with them the first 14 days of my book that has been inspired by the 30-day mental diet by Willis Kinnear. I'm keeping the class open for one more week. So if you were on the fence and then you said, oh man, I missed it, guess what? You haven't missed it. You can still register today. I will send you the recording for the first class. Get the book. You could do an ebook, and I will send you the first 14 days of my book as well. Okay? And oh yeah, we just gonna have a good time, y'all. So if you're about transformation, if you're about living life more fully, if you're about being intentional with 2026, you want to sign up for the 30-day mental diet class, you can scan this QR code, and you can also go to, let me put it up, bit.ly/joy 2026. All right. So the class is staying open one more week, meaning it will close next Monday. Next Monday, class is closed. January 19th. Spread the joy news. Yes? All right. All right. Also, I want to share, so on Wednesdays at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual leader, Wednesdays have been dedicated to our community cafe, which is our free offering to the community where we focus on visioning, prayer, self-care, and other topics in the metaphysical new thought energy realm. So we decided, after looking at the last couple of years of this offering, that what seems to resonate the most with people is when we do book studies. So this year we'll be doing more book studies. Our next one is February 4th. Let me put up this so you can have this information. It's February 4th. The book is, let me tell you the book. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I was trying to take the banner down. So let's pull this up so I can tell you the book, because I cannot think of the book right now. It's like a total blank. So while I'm looking for it, we start February 4th. It's free. We will ask for a love offering, so you can give what feels good for you. And we will be rotating the facilitation of the book study. So there'll be a different facilitator every couple of weeks or so. And it's a wonderful way for us to be in community, for us to share, for us to take this journey of making peace with your parents. The key to enriching your life and all your relationships. And it's by Harold Bloomfield, MD, with Leonard Felder, and PhD. So this was recommended by one of our practitioners, making peace with your parents. And it doesn't matter if your parents are alive or have transitioned. It doesn't matter if your parents are your adopted parents or your biological parents. It doesn't matter. Those people who played a caregiver, guardian role in your life, making peace with your parents, the key to enriching your life and all your relationships. So get the book and join us on February 4th for our, what I'm calling, spiritual living book study. All right? All right. So that's what I want to share now. Enjoy news. Let me check in with y'all. And then I will say adios. Linda, you're welcome, girl. Thanks for the encouragement. Thank you, Sekou, the book. Didn't you just show it? I showed this, Sekou. I showed the graphic for the book study, but that doesn't have the name of the book in it. So that's what that was, Sekou. Thank you. So let me put the name of the book again. I just said it, but I didn't put it up. Making Peace with Your Parents. And it's by Harold Bloomfield. There we go. Okay. I hope you would join us. It's going to be wonderful. And even if you're like, oh, my parents were fabulous, I don't have no issues with my parents, there's still something there for you. I'm sure. So join us. Have a wonderful today, everybody. Remember, we are paying attention to our intention through our behaviors, our conversations, our actions, our thoughts, our feelings, all of the things. It's all interconnected. The way you do one thing, they say, is how you do everything. So let's pay attention to how we are being intentional with our time, with our days, with our energy. Yes? All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings. I see you, say cool. I nominate both of my books. All right, say cool. We're doing 3 book studies this year. So I will put your books in the hat as one of the books that could be selected. All right. All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.